What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and another video in the world of Corvette. Whether you have the newest C8 version or you're still riding your classic C3, this is where you're going to get the Corvette information, whether it be new or old Corvette styles. Why not talk about the classics? We got to give them respect too. So guys, we're going to hop right into it today, and we want to talk about the constraints that's holding up the new 2023 C8 Corvette. So there are several things that could hold it from production, and there are some things that won't hold it from production. You just probably won't get it in time from your dealer. But there's always aftermarket parts. So we're going to talk about a couple of things, and we're going to go over some alternative things you can do to take care of whatever may be on constraint that you may want for your car. Now, there are some things that just going to have to wait on production for it. So we're going to get together with the first thing, guys. The first thing we're going to talk about is the complete base model Stingray is on constraint. Like, you're probably like, what do you mean? That's the whole car. Essentially, but if you upgrade and you go with the Z51 package, you can move your car along, your order along. So, but you got to think about it, guys. That's a little over $5,000 accessory to add the Z51 pack, especially if you're not going to track your car or anything like that. Like, I didn't see the point, so that's why I didn't go with the Z51. But if you're not getting the Z51 package at the beginning of the 2023 orders, you kind of on hold. So it just all depends. Do you want to invest that? Is that something you would use? Or whatever the case is, or if you're patient like me, I just waited, waited 10 months. So if you feel like you can wait, then I would suggest wait, because there's no need of spending money for something you're not going to use. But the complete, the base Stingray without the Z51 package is on constraint. So those of you that are already getting the Z51 package, you're good to go. Number two, the actual anniversary wheels are on constraint. They haven't even been produced yet. Like, not one really. You see the computer generated image, but the actual wheel is on constraint. So for those that want the specific anniversary dress up kit, which is an appearance package, you're gonna have to wait. But me personally, if I know that 2023 is the anniversary year for the Corvette, that's all I need to know. So my VIN number and everywhere else on the car. So, but I know there are some people that would like to have, either the black or the white anniversary edition with the wheels and so forth and so on. It's just, is it worth it? Is it worth the wait? And that's the thing about these constraints. You don't know how long it's going to be. So it could be 3 months, could be 4 months, and your buddy that's just getting a, regular maybe Z51 package comes up months after you ordered, and his order goes sailing right on by. And you just gotta wait. So it just really depends on how bad you want that specific appearance package, how bad you want those wheels. So that's something that will essentially hold the process up. Now I'm not sure, but I would think that those wheels would not stop the production unless that's the only wheel they're giving with it. So I don't know. I haven't seen one produced yet. I don't know if they're going to come with a basic wheel and then that anniversary wheel is shipped, or if they just putting these in the bay at the Bowling Green plant and say, hey, we'll just wait till we get the wheels and put them on. So and guys, Bowling Green, they have some rough weather up there. So just don't want it sitting out, in my opinion, sitting outside is where it's going to be sitting at. So I didn't want mine to stay there as long as possible. I was in a tight window where, like, my car was scheduled to be built on a Monday, and the huge tornado that went through and damaged all of Bowling Green and surrounding areas came that Friday before my car was supposed to be built. But fortunately, my car was ahead of schedule, and it was out of the way. Just when your car just sitting there, not me. Yeah. But anyway, that, like I said, once again, that's up to you. Now we also have the magnetic ride control at number 3. I've never had a vehicle with magnetic ride control. If I have, I didn't notice the difference. So by me not having that experience, there was no need for me to get that experience because I wouldn't know what I'm missing. Just saying. By me not knowing what I'm missing, why spend the extra money to get something I don't know about? The car rides amazing to me right now. So if it rides a little bit better with the magnetic control, by all means, kudos to everybody that got it and to everybody that enjoyed it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that anybody has it, but I can't miss what I never had. Think about it. Can't miss what I never had. So I didn't want to go with that, but that's something that's gonna hold your car up, you know. So you really gotta think about, do you need magnetic ride control? Like, I think the people that are getting the Z51 package for the purposes of tracking their car, maybe. But my car rides perfectly fine, like smooth, for it to be a sports car. So it's not something that I needed, but to each his own. Because I think, like with me, I was, didn't want to cut corners, but wanted to save as much as possible and still have a nice car. So didn't want to break the bank, so didn't. But yeah, so if magnetic ride control is on your list, know it's on the constraint list too. So that's going to hold you up. Next up, we got the rear park assist. It's going to help you because this car got some blind spots. But GM did an amazing job with the rear view camera and the rear view mirror camera as well. You can get a panoramic, I won't say panoramic view, wide view from the rear camera as well. So shout out to GM, they covered just about everything. But the rear park assist just tells you how close you're gonna get to something. Beep 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 beep. Okay, so it's not a deal breaker because it's not going to hold your car up because they can retrofit that at your local dealership. So just be patient once you get your car and they'll call you up and say, hey, we got your rear park assist in, bring the car in and let's get it done. So that's not going to hold you from getting your car. A lot of cars out there that don't got rear park assist now. So just saying, like, I know if you're in the 30 plus club age wise, over 30 years old, and I may even stretch it to 35, like you've had a car that didn't have rear park assist. You know what that rear park assist was? You getting out the car and gonna say, yeah, I'm close enough, or vice versa. So, but that's not gonna stop your C8 from being built. So they'll retrofit that at the dealership. Moving on to one of my favorite accessories of the C8 Corvette, high wing spoiler. That was something that I said I had to have on the car. I don't know, it just does something to the car for me. Some people love the low profile spoiler. Some people like the Z51 spoiler. Some people like the duckbill spoiler. Frankly, some people like no spoiler. It's to each his own. So I respect everybody and what their choices is as far as what type of spoiler they like. But I got my high wing like right before they went on constraint. And I think they probably went on constraint like 2 times or something like that. But I got mine like right before they went on constraint. So I was very fortunate. Shout out to Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet in Charlotte, North Carolina. They made sure that I had that when the car came in. So it's amazing. It's amazing just to see the car from like an angle with the high wing spoiler. So, but like I said, I do like the other spoilers out there, but this is just my favorite. But it is on constraint. So it's not going to stop your car from being built now. But, it's just not going to be at the dealership when your car get there. So it's like you're going to have to ride around with no spoiler until it comes in. When will it come in? When will it come in? Don't know. It's one of those things. When it's on constraint, you'll find out once they start cranking them out again. So I'm going to make sure I keep you guys updated as far as when some of these constraints open up. So when would they be available? Really don't know, guys. Wish I had the answer, but as soon as I find out the answer, like I said, I'm gonna make sure that you know. And the last one, and the least thing that I was worried about that's on constraint right now, is the engine appearance package, where you get your 2 little white lights at the top and you get 2 strips of carbon fiber. Number one, that wasn't worth it to me. About $1,100, somewhere along there, $900, $1,100. for 2 strips of carbon fiber and 2 white lights. Now, so I went aftermarket. If that is something that you want to do, you want to dress up the engine bay, there are so many people out here, great companies that are actually producing engine appearance packages for the C8 where you can get down and customize them. So I went with aftermarket lights for my engine bay. If you want to know about those, go check out my previous video where, you know, it's my first mod on the C8. So you'll see which lights I used and stuff like that. You know, you got to have the lights that are going to be able to, you know, take the heat and the conditions back there in the engine bay. So, but you know, I didn't want to pay that much money for, you know, GM's version, and I get to change the different colors in the lights in the engine bay now. They only had the white lights, so you know, it is what it is, your preference. But if you want to have everything authentic GM parts, then by all means, you know, hang out, wait, and it'll get there when they get there, whenever they start producing again. So. But yeah, guys, those were the key things that are currently on restraint right now. So if you're wondering, why is my Corvette not being built yet? Where is my Corvette? This is probably why. So, especially the ones that have the constraint items. So guys, if you're not getting a Z51 package, whole car is going to be on hold, essentially, for the 2023. But if you are getting a Z51 package and none of the other items you want are production stopping items, you should be fine. So look forward to seeing you guys out there. If you see me out there on the road in my Corvette, man, make sure you beep the horn, flashlights, something. You know, I love to see other Corvette owners. I love the just, you know, the camaraderie of the guys, everybody from the first version Corvette to the C8, everybody just, you know, coming together and stuff like that. So it's a great community. So thanks to everybody that's welcomed me in with open arms with this being my first Corvette, guys. So, but gonna bring you along the journey. So, alrighty, guys. Well, until next video, until next vlog, until next news about the C8, whether it be the Z06 or the 2023 anniversary edition, it's your main man, Relly Rellz, and I'll see you next time. Peace.